Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today, don't make these 3 mistakes starting the carnivore diet. These are 3 mistakes I made. My diet's going fantastic, by the way. 2.5 weeks in, I've already lost 11 pounds. I feel like 10 years younger, and it's 2.5 weeks. I can't wait. But I did make these 3 mistakes. I'm gonna share them with you. Maybe these mistakes are something that you can be looking out if you're starting the carnivore diet. And by the way, if you're further along than me on this carnivore diet or have other information to add, please put down in the comments, let us know. Here's my number 1 mistake. Be careful with condiments. The steaks, I get it. The salt, I even bought the salt that's recommended for the diet. But my problem is this. I've been adding some steak sauce to my steaks. Be careful, look at the back. They might have sugars or other ingredients you're not supposed to have. Secondly, I love the shredded beef, but with the shredded beef, I want horseradish sauce. And some of those sauces are not pure horseradish. For me, I'm gonna have the pure horseradish. Is that in the diet or not? I don't know, but a little bit, I'm going to let myself do. But some of them that are more of sauces, I think it's like a blend of like mayonnaise and other stuff in there too. So be very careful with the condiments. Here's my second mistake that I made starting the carnivore diet. Not preparing enough for my next meal. So let me explain. On the carnivore diet, I have gone from eating 3.5 meals a day. I'm gonna say 3.5 because I would eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have a snack in there at like 3 o'clock. And now I eat twice a day. I eat at 11 o'clock, I eat about 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm not doing that on purpose, by the way. I have no problem eating breakfast, but I have no desire to eat breakfast. But when I do get hungry, I'm hungry and really hungry. So I need to be very, very thoughtful about my next meal. Making sure that I have something in the fridge. If I get like a hunger attack, go in the fridge, heat up some steak, eat it real quick, and make sure that I'm not going in the pantry and having 3 granola bars or making some other mistake with cereal or bread or making a sandwich. So making sure that when I'm hungry, I have a carnivore friendly meal or at least snack or something there, sugar-free beef jerky, something there that is in or very, very close to the carnivore that I can snack on. So for my meals and really meal prepping and starting to think ahead, I'm loving the steaks, I'm loving the crock pot, but those are meals that you kind of have to think ahead, especially the crock pot. I mean, you're gonna make it in the morning, eat it, or at least it's not gonna be done until the evening. So really kind of thinking ahead, eat before I'm hungry. That's my tip to myself. Eat before I'm hungry and anticipation of being hungry. If I let myself get super hungry, that's when I'm gonna cheat. The final mistake I made on the carnivore. I tried to do this big switch where I'm like, I'm gonna do the carnivore diet and I'm going to change my exercise plan and I am gonna make this huge. No. Going back, and if I could tell myself any advice would be this. The carnivore diet's a big change. It's easier in some ways than I thought. I'm eating T-bone steaks and shredded beef. I love it. But it's also harder than I thought it would be in some ways. Trying to explain to 3 kids, all under the age of 15, that dad's no longer eating vegetables. That's awkward, weird, and hard to explain. Carnivore diet is enough of a change that I think I need to focus on that. Maybe it's a couple weeks, maybe it's a couple months that I need the diet to be my focus. Now, I still exercise, I go on walks, and I have this foundation routine that I do and some other videos that I watch and I just kind of follow along. But I've done that for years. So I'm not changing my exercise. I'm not upping my exercise. I'm also not reducing my exercise. But I would say I'm a moderate exerciser and I'm staying with that plan. Just the only change I'm making is let's add on this diet. Let's give it a couple months. Let's see where we're at. And then we can talk about maybe making a change to the exercise. Hey friends, I hope these mistakes can help you out as you're starting the carnivore diet. If you know more than me on the carnivore diet, please. The other videos I watch on the carnivore diet, I feel like the videos are helpful. And then I read the comments down below. And that's where I find my little nuggets of gold. That's where I find the information. I'm like, oh yeah, I can relate to that one. I need to be careful of that too. Or a good suggestion, maybe I should do that too. Like my next thing I'm thinking about getting, an air fryer. Any suggestions for me? The reason I'm holding out is I don't want to clean the air fryer every time I make food. Is that ridiculous? Are they easy to clean? Are they a pain in the neck? I don't want to buy something that I'm going to use 3 times and not use again. So let me know. And the reason I'm thinking about an air fryer is I absolutely love cooking my steaks on the stove with lots of butter. It works fantastic. And you're probably laughing right now if you are on the carnivore, because what's the problem? Go ahead, what's the problem with doing that? Yeah, you're absolutely right. The butter splats everywhere. The backsplash all over the stove, the floor, my shirt. My wife's like, you need to come up with a better plan. Putting a lid on the steak is what I've been kind of doing. And my barbecue, I'm fortunate enough that it has a burner to the side of it, so I kind of bring the pan out there and do that. But anyway, I need to figure out a solution for that. All right, friends, I'm starting to ramble. Hey, if you appreciate this video, do me a huge favor, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. My plan is to make lots of videos just documenting my experience, giving out tips and tricks, letting you know the mistakes that I've made. But also, I'd love to read comments and let me know what I can improve. I don't get insulted very easily. So if I'm making mistakes on the carnivore diet, let me know. I mean, you can do it with kindness. That'd be wonderful. Also, if you have any tips and tricks on YouTube and how to film yourself, do I need to get a microphone? Is this ring light that you can see in my glasses okay? Do we care? Or is there some relatively economical, smart choices that I can make to help improve this channel? All right, friends, we'll see you next time.